brought by the APC National Chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Mary Idile Alili. And the theme of the event is enhancing gender space in politics. It was flagged off in Benue State, and now Sokoto is the second state to have it been launched by the APC National Women Leader. Project 774 Explode is under a renewed hope initiative for young women in politics, led by APC National Women Leader Dr. Mrs. Mary Idile Alili. Project 774 Explode is a program dedicated to enhancing gender space in politics and fostering the involvement of women, young women across Nigeria, spearheaded by the Office of the National Women Leader, Dr. Mrs. Mary Idile Alili. This project aims to address the significant underrepresentation of women in political spheres by providing comprehensive leadership training and mentorship opportunities. Project 774 Explode seeks to tackle the gender imbalance in Nigerian politics head-on, with women currently holding only 5% of positions of power in the country. This initiative is both timely and crucial. The program aims to increase young women's participation in politics, promoting gender equality and inclusivity in decision-making processes. At the recently education and training, the APC has partnered with various universities and other development partners to offer leadership training certificates and diplomas. The project will select one young female participant from each of the 23 local government areas in Sokoto State. To be eligible participants must be between the ages of 18 and 35 and have attained a minimum qualification of National Diploma (ND) or Nigerian Certificate of Education (NCE) or equivalent certificates. This inclusive approach ensures that young women from diverse backgrounds and religions are given the opportunity to benefit from the program. Aisha?
Thank you, Atu. If you look around, you can see that there's quite a beautiful gathering of women, all here excited for what is to come. The women are represented here, and each 774 local government area in Nigeria is being represented here by a coordinator. Whether they are present or not, every woman here is representing every woman from the 774 local governments of Nigeria, because what is happening here today is something that is monumental and is really going to be instrumental in the future leadership of women in Nigeria. We are a lot excited. You can see smiles in the crowd. Everyone is excited to have the National Women Leader here, and this event has generated a bit of joy in the women of Sokoto because they see the future. They see the future, and I'm sure all women from other parts of the country are feeling the same way with everyone present here. We're all excited. We're waiting patiently for the beginning of the event. Stay tuned.
governments in Nigeria. The initiative also seeks to fulfill the government's 35% affirmative action goal, promoting a more diverse and representative political landscape by targeting young women early in their careers. Project 774 Explode hopes to ease their recruitment into positions of power, thereby strengthening Nigeria's democracy and promoting more inclusive representation. The benefits include capacity building, inclusiveness, unity and cooperation, active participation in politics, renewed hope agenda. The project aligns with the renewed hope agenda of the APC and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, promoting the party's vision for a more equitable and inclusive political environment. The Sokoto 23 coordinators from the 23 local government areas comprising young women include Hafsatu Abubakar from Benji local government, Saratu Bawa Sifawa from Bodinga local government, Hadiza Umar Dange from Dangeshuni local government, Fatih Gebe from Gada local government, Aisha Muhammad Gorenyo from Gorenyo local government, Fatima Muhammad from Gudu local government, Sumaya Isa Muhammad from Godabawa local government, Zarau Abdullahi from Ilela local government, Farida Saleh Esfada from Isa local government, Zainab Tambari from Kebe local government, Aisha Hamza from Kware local government, Samira Ibrahim from Raba local government, Safiya Yakubu from Sabon Birni local government, Saida Abubakar from Shagari local government, Amina Abubakar from Silame local government, Hawa Muhammad from Sokoto North local government, Zainab Abubakar from Sokoto South local government, Lawiza Bello from Tambol local government, Safiya Ahmad from Tangaza local government, Aisha Muhammad Sani from Tureta local government, Hassana Abubakar from Wamako local government, Shafa'atu Aliyu from Urno local government, and lastly, Aisha Murtala Dangote from Yabo local government area.
going to mention is that
Hello. 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 Can we please have your undivided attention? Hello. Before the commencement of the program, I want to introduce and welcome the members of the High Table under the leadership of the Honorable National Women Leader, APC, Honorable Dr. Mary Adile Ilele, whom I have given the title of our August visitor in July. Say it again, and she really likes the name. Say it please after me. August visitor in July. Thank you. With her sitting on the high table, it is my honor and privilege to come into face-to-face with Gwagwan Kanawa, Hajia Hafsatu Omar Ganduje, wife of the chairman, national chairman of APC. Say, Gwagwa, you are welcome. Okay. Let us all please welcome Gogo unanimously. Say, Gogo Kanawa, you are welcome. And I have given her another title of Gogon Sakwatawa. She is today nicknamed as the Gogon Sakwatawa. With them in their entourage is the former zonal women leader, Northwest. We have Hajia Rabi Sule. Also in the entourage we have Mrs. Zakari Inwa. We have Hama Aliyu, Hajia Yahana Zububa, and my dear sister, whom I have recognized before even hearing her name, Madam Iyabo Ojo. You are all welcome to Sokoto for the inauguration of the 774 Explode project with a theme enhancing gender space in politics. This is our much or long-awaited program. For over 2.5 decades, women have been clamoring for a change. Women have been agitating to have peace, to have seat in the position of authority. We've heard how women are suppressed. Women in Africa have been marginalized, even though in some of our African countries, women have proven themselves. We have Mrs. Ellen Joseph Sirleaf in Sierra Leone, in Liberia, whom have become a president. We have a long to go. We have a long way to go. But today makes a difference because we have set an indelible mark. Today begins the indication of women interest. And I have seen it that it is coming with the inauguration of this 774 projects in Sokoto State. Are we not lucky?
The host for this event in Sokoto, the seat of the Caliphate, is Her Excellency the First Lady of Sokoto State, wife of Sokoto State Governor Hajia Fatima Ahmad Aliyu. Hajia Hafsat Abdullahi Umar Ganduje is among the entourage of wife of the APC National Chairman to the Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs Hajia Hadiza Ahmad Shagali. The theme is enhancing gender space in politics. The dignitaries are seated for the commencement of this all-important and historic event, which was initially flagged off in Benue State, yes, and now Sokoto is second to Benue in flagging of the 774 initiative, which is targeted
of our First Lady, which was led by a delegation of the Honorable Commissioner
for Women and Children Affairs, Hajia Hadiza Ahmad Shagari, together with top government dignitaries, top women government dignitaries, who sees the First Lady through to the hall and exchanging pleasantries with her people. And we still await the coming of the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State. Let me also welcome the wife of the Deputy Governor, Hajia Aishatu Idris Danchadi Gobir, and other high-powered women delegation. We have in our midst top government officials, permanent secretaries, special advisors, executive secretaries of board and parastatals. We have women in board and ministries. We have local government women representatives and those 23 selected women whom will be inaugurated today. We still await the arrival of the Deputy Governor, Alhaji Idris Danchadi. DJ, give us a musical interlude.
All right, we're still here at the event of the 774 Explode project, the theme enhancing gender space in politics. And the event is well on its way. We're waiting for the Deputy Governor, His Excellency Alhaji Muhammad Idris Gobir, who is on his way and almost at the event. But before he comes, we're enjoying the gathering and the women are here, and we would like to recognize their presence further by mentioning the names of those present. We have present here the wife of the national chairman of APC, national chairman of APC, Professor Hafsat Abdullahi Ganduje. We have Dr. Mary Adile, and the APC National Women Leader, Zonal Women Leader, Northeast. We have Yohanusu Buba. We have a Zonal Women Leader, Northwest. She is the former Zonal Women Leader of the Northwest. FCT State Women Leader is present. The Borno State Women Leader is also present. Edo State Women Leader is present. Anambra State Women Leader and Kebbi State. The national anthem is being on. The arrival of the Deputy Governor right now.
The State Deputy Governor Sokoto State, Idris Muhammad Gobir, has already arrived and is seated at the high table for the commencement of this all-important and historic event. The project 774 Explode represents a significant step toward gender equality in Nigerian politics by investing in the leadership development of young women. The APC is not only addressing the current underrepresentation, but also paving the way for a future where women play an integral role in shaping the nation's political landscape. This initiative promises to create a generation of confident, capable, and empowered female leaders ready to inspire and lead others to make a lasting difference in their communities and beyond. As the project launches today in Sokoto State under the auspices of Sokoto State Deputy Governor Idris Muhammad Gobir, it marks the beginning of a transformative journey for young women across Sokoto State to join the 774 Explode project.
I have witnessed the presence of Alhaji Hassan Gello, who is popularly known as Hassan Dangote,
okay, who is also representing the APC Sokoto Party chairman, some commissioners from other ministries. Let me remind you that this program, the inauguration of the 774 Explored project with a theme enhancing gender in politics in Sokoto State. This is a national program and will be inaugurated here in Sokoto today. I can see the presence of the 23 selected women from the various women groups in the 23 local government. We have come of age, women in Sokoto have come of age. I can really see that our dream is gradually becoming into reality. To all Allah belongs to all the glory and supplication. Guide us, Ya Allah, with whom you have rightly guided. Strengthen us with whom you have strengthened. Commit us into your care, Ya Allah, as none of whom you have committed shall go astray. We are now venturing into the program with the commencement of the national anthem. Let us all rise for the national anthem. And then women anthem will come immediately after the national anthem. This is a women gathering. It is all women affairs today. So immediately after the national anthem, we are going to have the women anthem.
Women now are working to build a better to love and share, and people work to bring an end to war. So sing a song for women everywhere. Let it ring around the world and never, never cease. So sing a song for women everywhere. Equality, development, and peace. So sing a song for women everywhere. Let it ring around the world and never, never cease. So sing a song for women everywhere. Equality, development, and peace.
After the Nigerian national anthem and the women anthem in Nigeria, the Commissioner for Women and Children Affairs in Sokoto State will be called to deliver her welcome address. That is Hajia Khadija Ahmed Shagali.
In the history, Sokoto women have taken over, even if it is for some hours. Isn't it amazing for men of the high table to stand still for some minutes to listen to the women's anthem? It is really amazing. Give yourself another round of applause, women. To the women in Nigeria and the world. We are here today for the inauguration of 774 exploit projects with a theme, enhancing gender in politics. I really like this theme. 23 women are selected from the 23 local governments in which they will be groomed to know the times and the conditions, the do's and don'ts for them to participate in the politics, for them not to stay behind, just like the women anthem has said. It is now time for us to come out, our voices to be known. We have a powerful voice if we come together. Next on the agenda is an opening prayer. Men, please don't be angry. I said today is for women. So we are going to call a woman to give us an opening prayer. As a female education, Hajia Uwani, come out to give the opening prayer, please.
A female is being called, Hajia Uwani, to deliver opening prayer before the welcome address by Commissioner for Women and Children Affairs in Sokoto State, Hajia Hadiza Ahmad Shagali.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الله لا إله إلا هو حي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يعوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم إنا نسألك بأن لك الحمد لا إله إلا أنت وحدك لا شريك لك المنان يا بديع السماوات والأرض يا ذا الجلال والإكرام يا حي يا قيوم يا رب يا رحمن يا من ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير يا عزيز يا غفار يا قهار يا وهاب يا رزاق يا فتاح يا حليم يا عليم يا علي يا عظيم يا كثير الخير يا دائم المعروف أسألك باسمك الأعلى على أعز على أجل الأكرم يا ودود يا ذا العرش المجيد يا فعال لما يريد أسألك بعزك الذي لا يرام وملكك الذي لا يذم ونور وجهك الذي ملأ أركان عرشك اللهم إنا نجعلك في خيرهم ونعوذ بك من شرورهم يا رب يا رحمن سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Don't forget that this program is coming to you live from the Nigerian Television Authority, Sokoto, covering the event with the Sokoto State Media Corporation, Aluya Gode TV, and other FM stations. Next on the agenda is remarks by the APC woman leader or her representative, Hajia Rabi Tudumada. Hajia Rabi Tudumada will be represented by her deputy, Hajia Habiba.
jawabin mara bismillahirrahmanirrahim a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim sallu ala nabiyil karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Mai girma uwanmu, shugabanmu, jagoranmu, mahitan matan jihar Sokoto, mata uwar gidan mai girma gwamna Dr. Ahmad Aliyu, gwamnan Sokoto, amintacce cancantacce wanda da zuwan shi shekara ɗaya gyara mana Sokoto ta zama sabuwa. Da wannan nake miki barka da zuwa a wannan nan dabanin namu mai albarka. Sai yajiya Aisha Difti gwamnu, kima muna miki barka da zuwa. Mai girma National Woman Leader Dr. Maryam, muna miki barka da zuwa. Mai girma mamanmu Mama Jiya Hafsa Baba Ganduje, muna miki barka da zuwa. Masu girma woman leaders na ƙananan hukumomi da suka zo, su ma muna musu barka da zuwa. Masu girma matan kwamishinoni da matan 'yan majalisa da kuma matan 'yan majalisunmu na tarayya, dukkaninmu muna muku barka da zuwa. Da woman leaders namu na ƙananan hukumomi 23, kuma muna muku barka da zuwa. Da fatar Allah ya mai da kowa gidansa lafiya kamar yadda ya zo ya same mu. Muna godiya. Mai girma National Woman Leader, muna godiya da wannan program da ki zo mana shi na 774. Matan jihar Sokoto, idan kun tuna wannan program ba bako na a gurin ku ba. Domin Hajiya Fatima Ahmad Aliyu bisa jagorancin mijinta ta tsaya ta jajirce ta neman muna mahita a jihar Sokoto. Matan jihar Sokoto, idan ba ku tuna ba, wancan lokacin mai girma uwar gidan mata gwamnan jihar Sokoto ta ba mata tallafin naira 500,000 domin su yi noma. Karo na biyu, matan mai girma gwamnan jihar Sokoto ta zakulo mace 500 a ƙananan hukumi da kuma cikin gari, ta bayar da tallafin naira 100,000 ga mata masu ƙananan sana'o'i. Da ƙara haka, uwar gidan mai girma gwamna ta yi taron ƙananan yara wanda ta ba su fagijin da kuma tallafi ƙananan yara. Bayan haka mata kun sani, uwar gidan mai girma gwamnan jihar Sokoto ta bido mana santocin da mata muke karuwa, ake koya mana sana'o'i. Wasu su koya man shafawa, basilin da takalma, ga sunan dai. Uwar gida mai girman gwamnan jihar, muna miki godiya, muna ƙara jaddada godiya da bayan baya a gare ki, goyon baya a gare ki. Kuma muna ƙara roƙon Ubangiji Allah ya ƙara ma mai gidanki maita domin ya ƙara kawo wani ci gaba a jihar Sokoto. Dukkanin wanda ya zo jihar Sokoto ya sani kuma ya gani Sokoto ta koma sabon, kamar yadda muke da sabon gwamna. Haka muna tare da uwar gida mai girman gwamnan jihar Sokoto mai sauraron mu a duk lokacin da ka zo. Ita dai muka samu uwar gidan mai girma gwamnati ta saurari wanda a ƙasa gare ta, komai karamcin shi kuma ta biya mai bukatar shi, ta kuma ba mu hankuri. Assalamu alaikum.
That was remark by the representative of the APC women leader in Sokoto, Hajia Rabi Tudunwada, Rabi Abubakar Tudunwada. And she said the project of empowering women is not new in Sokoto State, as the First Lady of Sokoto, Hajia Fatima Ahmad Aliyu, Sokoto FCNE, has assisted and empowered many women with grants to start businesses and be self-reliant across the state. and she initiated a number of programs, including meeting with children, deciding on how best she can come up with initiatives that can solve the problem of young children in Sokoto State.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبي الكريم. Your Excellency, the First Lady of Sokoto State, Hajia Fatima Ahmad Ali Sokoto. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, the National Women Leader, APC, Mrs. Mary Idele Adeleke, our able and dynamic National Women Leader. The commissioners here present, wife of the Deputy Governor, Her Excellency, our host, Professor Mrs. Hafsat Umar Ganduje, Goggo Sakwatawa, the APC zonal women leaders here present, honorable commissioners, wife of the honorable commissioners, honorable SA, APC women leaders, all protocol duly observed. Assalamu alaikum. It is delightful having the great pleasure to welcome you all to this significant event organized under the visionary leader of the All Progressive Party, APC, National Women Leader, Dr. Mrs. Mary Alile. Today, we gather to launch the project 774 Explode initiative in Sokoto State, a project that embodies our collective aspiration for a more inclusive, equitable, and empowered political landscape, not just for Sokoto State, but the Nigeria at large. The primary objectives of this is to enhance the gender space in politics by ensuring the APC female constituents are actively engaged in political activities and also decision-making process. This initiative is not just a campaign, it is a movement that seeks to transform our political landscape by amplifying the voices of women and ensuring their rightful place in governments. This very occasion is a testament to the commitment of our ever hardworking and dedicated governor, His Excellency, Dr. Ahmad Ali Sokoto, PhD, FCNA, to the principles and inclusivity and women empowerment. His support to the project 774 Explode initiative is a reflection of his vision for a more exclusive and equitable Sokoto State, whereby every woman has the opportunity to contribute to the political and social economic development of our society. In Sokoto State, we are fortunate to have a governor who understands the importance of gender empowerment and women participation in governance. His Excellency has always been a champion for women's rights, and his consistently support initiatives that aim to uplift and empower women. His commitment to the Project 774 Explode initiative is a testament to his vision for a state where women are not just participants, but leaders in political process. We will reach out to women in every local government area, educating them about their rights, the importance of their participation in politics, awareness in the first step towards empowerment initiative. At the Ministry for Women and Children Affairs, Sokoto, we will remain dedicated to supporting the project 774 Explode initiative and ensuring its success in Sokoto State. And in line with my Ministry 2024 commitment to women in the state, we have supported 4,000 women with foodstuff. 20 women were supported with solar water pumping machine, and each assistance of 500,000 under the First Lady of Nigeria, Her Excellency Senator Oloremi Tinubu, Initiative on Women in Agriculture. The state government also supported 20 more women, including women living with disability, with exact assistance. Cash assistance was provided to 1,000 women, including women with disability. There is an ongoing training for 400 on low-cost biogas production in collaboration with UN Women. We will continue to do more for the development of women in Sokoto State. Thank you and wassalamu alaikum.
That was addressed by the Sokoto State Commissioner for Women and Children Affairs, Hajia Khadija Ahmed Shagali. And now there is going to be remarks by Professor Hafsat Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, wife of APC National Chairman.
Women and Children Affairs Sokoto, Hajia Hadiza Ahmed Shagali. In her remarks, she stated women participation in politics in Sokoto State. Agreed to what she have said. We, the women in Sokoto State, constitute 60% of the population in Sokoto State. We have the highest vote. Our vote count. I believe maybe we are even up to 70% population. But it is really disheartening when the government was inaugurated to take place, women that constitute the larger population and their vote count will be left behind. All the appointment of the positions of authority in government will be allocated to men. During the politicking, I believe men will be in their parlor or in the duty room watching their television holding remote. It is women that goes to door and house to house campaign. Women have been entrusted into the public offices and they did well. We know we have many women who are talented.
We have women who make a history in the position of authority given to them. They are capable. The high-powered delegation of women that come for this inauguration, 774 Explore project under the leadership of Mary Adile, the national APC woman leader, came to Sokoto not only to inaugurate this project, but I assure you, to groom and initiate you into the political arena, into the politics, for you to know the do's and don'ts of politics, to groom you so that you will have inclusiveness. The inclusiveness we've been designed, we have desiring for a change. And inshallah, that change is gradually coming. Next on the agenda is a remark by Gogo Professor Hafsat Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, wife of the APC national leader.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, ably represented by his able Deputy Governor, Her Excellency, the wife of the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Hajia Fatima Ahmed Aliu, and beautifully she is accompanied by the wife of the Deputy Governor. Our able national woman leader of the APC, with the other relevant assistants that hold different positions in the party, the entire people that are on the high table, our participants, the generality of the people of Sokoto who are able to be here, the media, the security agencies, I greet you in the Muslim way. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Indeed, today is a special day for Sokoto people, Sokoto State. It's an August ceremony that we are holding today. I have to sincerely congratulate the national woman leader for seeing it wise to come up with a project, 774 Explode. That 774 means 774 local government areas in Nigeria, which we have only 23 here in Sokoto. And by God, with the able leadership of the wife of the governor, I've already told the national woman leader
I say the project is a success. It's a success by God's grace. We are lucky because this is just the first state she's coming to in the northwestern geopolitical zone. Out of the 7 states that we have, she decided that the best place to come and launch this initiative is Sokoto. So congratulations. And again, I want us to take note. We are not only here to sit down, celebrate, sing and dance. There are some papers to be presented. There are a paper, I think, which says Enhancing Gender Space in Politics by Dr. Hafsat, my namesake. I hope she's around because I'm ready to learn. Another one is a topic, the role of women in politics and governance. That is the second topic, which we all have to give our ears to understand what it entails and for us to be able to take home what we can gather from it. And the last one says, women and 35% political positions, the way forward, by Dr. Mulikat. So you can see these 3 papers, they are all important papers that are going to be presented during this our sitting, during this our gathering. And by God, I'm quite sure, inshallah, the knowledge that we are going to acquire will be useful to us. I'm so happy from what the Honorable Commissioner of Women Affairs mentioned, what the state woman leader also mentioned. Our First Lady is ahead of everybody. Our First Lady has already started so many things. For the fact that it is a testimony that you will go to her and you don't need anybody. She's there sitting down, calmly waiting for you. And she embraces you, take you, hold you, listen to you. And by God, able to solve your problem. That one single honor for the women in Sokoto, I think, is a real privilege which you have gotten from the wife of the governor. So please, I want us to continue to cooperate with her and her team. I could see when the commissioner came out, the way the women were cheering her, which means they have hold her very dear. She's an important personality. But what we require is each and every one of us to ensure we deliver what is expected of our dear party, the APC. The executive governor is here. And we could see when we entered the town, there are so many changes, so many projects. And if I remember clearly, the national chairman of the APC, who happens to be my dear friend, my husband, my colleague, and the one that I respect the most, attended the 100 days of the executive governor. And it was a total surprise. Where in other states they have nothing to celebrate, nothing to show to their people. But here in Sokoto, we are able to see so many projects. Congratulations, First Lady. Congratulations, Deputy Governor, because it's a teamwork. This initiative, of which each local government is to produce one
lady, one woman. Me, I will beg, oh. If I beg, I want to beg. Instead of taking one. So I'm begging. Because the national woman leader did the first outing in Benue State. I wasn't around, I traveled for Hajj. Now that I'm here, in the capacity of the beloved wife of the national chairman of the APC, we are appealing to the national woman leader to increase that number instead of picking only one from one local government. That is why sometimes you do principal, you do vice principal admin, you do vice principal academics. Is that not so? When you have three, it makes it better. And whatever decision they want to take, they put their heads together and we get the best out of it. So I do hope this my appeal will be considered. Alhamdulillah, I'm not here to talk and talk and talk, but to appreciate the First Lady because she's doing a great job. Cooperate with her, please. Cooperate with her. Do not shy away. Another little appeal I will make through the Deputy Governor for the women who, through the Deputy Governor, since he's the one representing the Executive Governor. I heard the MC mentioning position all to the men, position all to the men. I don't know whether correct or wrong, I may be. It's just a story. So, our dear Deputy Governor, these our ladies, we have capable hands, don't we? Do we have capable hands? Do we have those who are educated? Do we have those who can read and write? It's a done deal. I will not say any position, but I think the message has been. Thank you, sir. I'm grateful. So I wish us the best of luck in this event. I wish us the best we can get out of it. And I also want to extend our sincere appreciation to your families, your husbands, those that are married, your sisters and brothers, those that agreed for you to leave your homes and come down to this venue. Because we know our tradition now, we know our religion in the northern part of the country. A woman cannot just go out unless the husband agrees for her to go. So please, when you go back home, appreciate them properly. Extend the greetings of the National Chairman APC for allowing you to be part of this program. Thank you so much. And God will bless us. And God will take us back to our various destinations safely, inshallah. To alhamdulillah, godiya ta tabbata ga Allah mai kowa mai komai, wanda cikin rahamarsa, cikin yarjewarsa, ya fa'a mu a wannan katafaren zaure, gwanin ban sha'awa, gwanin ban daɗi. Mu muna murna. Muna farin ciki a lokacin da za mu fito daga gida sai da bawan Allah mai gidana, bawan Allah aboki mai ƙauna, mai daraja, sai da ya ce don Allah in kin je a meka gaisuwa ta ga mai girma gwamna, gaisuwa ga iyalan mai girma gwamna, gaisuwa ga dukkan cabinet members ɗinsa da suke aiki tare, sannan uwa uba gaisuwa ga mata na jihar Sokoto wanda yau ranar tamu ce. Na gode, na gode. Ganga da shugaban fati. Aya. Ku samu da take da yau batun fati. Ganga da shugaban fati. Isa ɗan gobe to da dai sauti. An gane sai da ita. An naɗa gandu da Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allah ya sa albarka. Allah ya tsare. Ubangiji Allah ya tallafa mana baki ɗaya. Na yi farin ciki, na yi murna. Na ji ambatan da shugabar ma'aikatar mata ta yi, da kuma bayanin da shugabar mata ta jihar Sokoto ta yi. Sun nuna mana a gaskiya. Ha Excellency, matar mai girma gwamna, baiwar Allah ce. Baiwar Allah ce ta gari. Allah ya ɗauko kyauta ya kawo. Me za mu yi? Sai mu rike hannu bibbiyu. Ko ba haka ba? Mu rike hannu bibbiyu. Kafin wannan abin ya zo da ake cewa 774, wato ƙananan hukumomi na Najeriya ga baki ɗaya 774. To kafin abin ma ya zo ita ta ci gaba da aiki. Ta tara mata ta ba da kuɗi, ta tara mata ta ba da kaya. Allah mun tuba wani wajen sai ka kwana barkatai kana neman ka ga matar gwamna ba za ka gani ba. To yau an gaya mana kan cewa ita tana nan jira ma take yi. Jira take ka zo ta saurare ka, ta rungume ka, ta saurari me matsalar ka, sannan ta tabbatar ta warkar da matsalar nan. Me za mu ce wa Ubangiji? Sai godiya. Kuma mu tabbatar mun ba ta cikakken haɗin kai don Allah mata. Mu ba ta cikakken haɗin kai. In ta samu haɗin kai yadda ya kamata, ta haka ne za ta tallafa wa mai girma gwamna. Kuma in Allah ya so ya yarda za su ci nasara. A ko yanzu mun san Sokoto ta canja. Mun shigo mun ga abubuwa ga su nan kala-kala. Kwana 100 kawai ya yi Allah da ikonsa. Mai gidanmu ya zo kuma ya shaida. Ga ita ma shugabar mata ta waɗannan jihohi guda 7, Baba ya hana su buba. Tare da ita aka yi wannan bikin na kwana 100. Ga kayayyaki nan kamar mene da aka dudduba. A lokacin da wasu gwamnonin a jihohinsu abun kunya ba za su iya fito da abu ɗaya da suka ce sun yi wa mutanensu ba. Amma a nan Sokoto Allah ya arzunta mu da bawan Allah na kwarai na gari mai riƙon amana. Ubangiji Allah ya saka da alheri. Ba kawai zama za mu yi mu tafi ba. Akwai lecture da za a yi ta kashi 3, amma lecture nan kaɗan ne don a ja hankalinmu mu fahimci menene ma harkar mata da ta shafe ba harkar siyasa. Ya za mu fahimci wasu al'amura yadda mu ma za mu fito mu taimaka wa juna. Duk mace ɗayan an taimake ta a nan, muna sa ran za ta koma gida ta je ta taimaka wa ɗarurruka. Mun gode wa Allah cikin hukuncinsa. Wannan abu an ce ɗaukan mutum ɗaiɗai daga kowace ƙaramar hukuma. Ƙananan hukumomi na nan 23 ne, to amma na yi roƙon arziki. A maimakon a rika ɗaukan mutum ɗaya a ƙaramar hukuma, don Allah shugabar mata ta ƙasa ta daure a ɗauki mata 3-3. Mata 3-3 za ku ga makarantu in aka ce ga shugaban makaranta akwai mutum 2 a ƙasanta. Akwai wanda take harkar mulki, akwai wanda yake harkar ilimi. Saboda haka samun mutum 3 a lokaci guda a ƙaramar hukuma ɗaya zai fi mana taimako, zai fi mana rufin asiri. In ya kama su tattauna a yi shawarwari akan wasu abubuwa ne, wai bature yana cewa ko 2 heads are better than 1. Za mu iya cewa nan 3 heads are better than 1. Sai ƙarin kuma ɗan roƙo da na yi ƙarami ne roƙon da na yi, shi ma kuma na ara ne saboda abin da MC ta faɗa. Ta ce kujeru ko? Kujeru ana tarabawa. Maza. Ina matan suke? Oho. Yanzu ga mataimakin gwamna a zaune kuma shi ne ya wakilce shi. Muna roƙon arziki idan akwai ɗan wani abu da ya ɗan rage na ɗan yadda za a ɗan mammakala mata. Muna masu riƙe iyali ko ba haka ba? In 'ya'yan ne mu muke lura da su. Tukunyar fawa yake zubawa. Mu ne muke cefa ne, Allahu akbar. Wani namijin ya tsagare ba lallai idan ya baki abin kirki ba. Amma in kina sana'a sai kin tabbatar duk abin da ya kamata ki dan iyalanki su zama suna cikin jin daɗi kin gabatar da shi. Kuma na tabbata a cikinmu nan akwai ilimi. Akwai masu ilimi ko babu? Za mu iya karatu, za mu iya rubutu. Duk wani abu da ya kama na harkar aiki, in Allah ya so da aka ɗora maka koya mana za mu iya yi, insha Allah. Saboda haka muna roƙon arziki. Muna roƙon arziki mai girma gwamna. Allah Ubangiji ya ba mu sa'a. Allah ya sa dan abin da za mu koya, mu rike shi hannu bibbiyu, mu tafi kuma mu tabbatar mun koya sauran mutane wanda muka baro su a gidajenmu. Kuma da Allah kusan koyaushe muna roƙo duk wanda ta taka kafa ta zo nan sai da wani ya bata izini. Ba mu ke iko da kanmu ba. Al'ada ce da addini wanda Allah ya sauka mana da wannan. Ko dai mai gida ko wani dan uwa wanda zai bada izini a zo. In an koma gida ai mana godiya. Ai mana godiya mai tarin yawa kuma mu kasance masu ladabi da biyayya. Ubangiji Allah ya tsare, Allah ya kare, Allah ya taimaka mana domin manzo sallallahu alaihi wasallama insha Allah. Allah ya ba mu Aminu Diko ne wannan Chief of Staff da Commissioner Matasa Jamilu Umar.
Okay, that was the remarks by Professor Hafsat Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, wife of the APC National Chairperson. And she commended in her remarks, she commended the wife of the Sokoto State government and also the projects executed by the Sokoto State governor. She also made an appeal to the women leader, the national women leader of the APC, to increase the number of beneficiaries from just one beneficiary per local government to 3 beneficiaries per local government. It could be recalled that the 35% affirmative action was put together, was created by the National Gender Policy formulated to promote a 35% affirmative action for women. This policy has been in existence since 2006, and the 774 Explode project is set to propel the advancement of women in politics in leaps and bounds. This project is in an intentional effort to enhance the gender space in politics. There is indeed renewed hope here today.
The audience, whether we have women in Sokoto State who can partake in the opposition of authority. We have them. We have them in different space. We have women in judiciary, women in education sector, we have women in the economic sector, women in political sector, we have them, women in broadcasting, and etc. You can see them, and they are ready, ever ready and committed to give their service to humanity and to the people of Sokoto State. And next on the agenda is the presentation of papers. Paper 1, which is going to be presented by Dr. Hafsat Muhammad, which is on gender space in politics. Dr. Hafsat, if you are ready, please come to the podium. Dr. Hafsat, are you ready?
The first presenter of the first lecture, Dr. Hafsat Muhammad of the Faculty of Education and Extension Services, Usman Danford University, Sokoto, is being invited to make her presentation on the paper Enhancing Gender Space in Politics.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Her Excellency, the First Lady of Sokoto State, Hajia Fatima Ahmed, okay, yes, okay. Hajia Fatima Ahmed Aliyu, other members, respected members here present, the national chairman leader, grant me your kind permission to stand on the existing protocols. Members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, peace be unto you all. It is with great honor and appreciation I stand here before you to discuss an issue that is vital to the future of our dear state and nation at large, which is Project 774 Explode, with the theme Enhancing Gender Space in Politics. You see, participation of women is a crucial aspect of achieving gender equality and fostering inclusive governance. Nigeria has been recording low participation of women in votes, elective and appointive politics. This is a growing concern to many Nigerians. However, concerted efforts have been made by government and non-governmental organizations to increase the level of participation of women in politics.
Dala assalamu alaikum. An lura cewa kada ku manta mata wannan lecture da ake yi ainihin ita ce makasudin shirya wannan taron. Amma an lura ana gabatar da wannan lecture kamar kowace ku ta ɗauki gabanta ana ta hira haka dai an manta da cewa ana gabatar da wani abu wanda yake da muhimmanci gare ku. Don Allah ai shiru a natsu. Don Allah ai shiru a natsu. Ainihin wannan program din wannan lecture tana ɗaya daga cikin makasudi kuma ita ce manufa. Ita za ku saurara kuma wadda ake sa ran idan kun je gaba kuma za ku faɗakar da al'umma. Don Allah a yi hankuli a saurara.
Yes. However, concerted efforts have been made by governments and non-governmental organizations to increase the level of participation of women in politics, in line with the declaration made at the 4th World Conference on Women in Beijing, which advocated for 30% affirmative action. In Nigeria, the extant National Gender Policy, NGP, recommended 35% affirmative action instead of. For a more inclusive representation of women, with at least 35% of votes elective and political appointed public service positions, respectively. In Nigeria, especially the northern part of it, Sokoto State inclusive, cultural, religious, and socio-economic factors have historically served as constraints that hindered the participation of women in politics. Despite these challenges, there have been a growing recognition of the importance of women participation and contribution in politics for the development and stability of the nation. Enhancing gender space in politics, it involves creating an environment where women can actively participate and contribute to the political processes, ensuring their voices are heard and their interests recognized and represented. Enhancing gender space is nothing but creating a conducive environment where women could be allowed to participate in the political development of the nation in areas of developmental projects, training, counseling, government policies, programs and plans for the betterment of the nation. In fact, women contribution in the nation building should be given a high priority because, you know, by giving women such positions, corruption and bribery will be limited. Because, my dear listeners, you can agree with me that majority of these politically appointed for various programs are found guilty of bribery, corruption, guilty of bribery and corruption. How many of them are female gender? Since the inception of the democratic system of government, many people have been with EFCC. How many of them are female gender? Moreover, the 5% women occupying political positions as reported by Commission on the Status of Women is a clear indication of underrepresentation of women in politics. In view of that, there is a tremendous need to increase the percentage of women participation from 5% to at least 10% in national programs, policies, and plans in economic and social development. Similarly, the nation has recorded a very good success through the contribution of women in areas of health, education, agriculture, judiciary, and environment. As women, we are found to be good leaders, bearing in mind their successful output, with particular reference to Sokoto State, where the executive governor, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu, appointed so many female gender to head so many ministries. Also, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu selected a well-experienced matron to head health sector, which we have also started seeing some of the changes. It is a clear indication that women, when given an opportunity to render their services, perform better than their counterparts. A typical example of so many women that have held so many positions at national and local level. Let us refer to also the current appointment of a female as a vice chancellor of a federal university in Abuja. It is expected and observed that a functional education is expected to come out of it. Reference to the above, enhancing gender space in politics promotes educational, social, and economic national development, especially if given the opportunity to participate in all the three arms of government. Historically, the total number of senators, right from the inception of democratic system of government, the male gender dominates the Senate Assembly as against the female gender. And that is why the national development in respect of democracy in Nigeria is always static. Bunch of looters, sorry for saying that, which if women are given opportunities, they will perform better. Having said that, it is paramount to any progressing nation to provide room for the appointment of female gender into various political positions where they could be helpful towards the development of the nation based on their affordability for both intellectual and experience, because without these two factors, the needed objectives and goals could not be achieved. The female gender historically has proven to be good, successful in whatever they are being put into. They are not greedy, and at the same time, they are not disqualified. They are up to the task whenever appointment of any nature is given to them for the betterment of the nation. Needless to say that female gender are good trainers. They are patriotic, they are experienced, they are accommodative in nature. Under tight pressures, they behave like shock absorbers. Permit me to recognize the efforts and contribution of our sympathetic mother for her tireless efforts in providing her help and assistance, especially to the needy and physically challenged women for the betterment of our life, which is our First Lady, Dr. Hajia Fatima Ahmed Aliyu. Project 774 Explode is a national project that is intended to be launched in 36 states. We thank God that it is being inaugurated here in Sokoto State. If I'm not mistaken, in northern states, Sokoto State is the first state to inaugurate this. And we appreciate our team leaders for that. Some of the suggestions that we are put forward by this paper are that for this program or for these projects to be successfully implemented in Sokoto State, some of the following suggestions we are put forward. On the part of education and awareness program, government should try and implement educational initiatives so as to raise awareness about the importance of women participation in politics. Also, workshops and seminars should also be conducted so as to challenge the traditional gender roles and promote gender equality. Also, on the part of capacity building, the government should try and provide training and mentorship programs for women to build their political skills and confidence. Also, the government should try as much as it can to establish network and support programs for women in politics so as to share their experiences and their strategies in politics to the younger ones. On the part of the economic empowerment, there should be addressing of economic barriers that prevent women from participating in politics by providing financial support and resources. Cultural and religious engagements on that, the government has to work with cultural and religious leaders so as to promote the acceptance of women political participation. Conclusively, 774 Project Explode. With it, we hope that the poor representation of women will be changed and a significant improvement will be recorded. Maybe if we are having just, let's say, 5% representation of women, which the Commission called on the representation of women in politics in Nigeria, then with this current project, it is expected that a significant improvement will be identified because already we have started seeing some of the movement towards achieving the aims and objectives of this goal. With this, I say wassalamu alaikum and thank you for listening.
Alƙalai sun ki amincewa can hanci sai wata rana yaran mata sun yi hukunci adalci ba zalunci.
Well, that was presentation by Dr. Hafsa Muhammad of the Faculty of Education and Extension Services, Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, on enhancing gender space in politics. The next presentation will be on the role of women in politics and governance by Dr. Fauziya Sanusi of the Faculty of Social and Management Sciences, Federal University, Birnin Kebbi.
But initially, it was 35% affirmative action during the Obasanjo's regime. I wonder how it drastically come down to the 5% affirmative action. Anyway, we have set the pace and we are going to witness a massive change by the special grace of Allah. A gurguje da Hausa paper da Dr. Hafsa ta yi bayani akan ba mata dama su ma su fito su ba da tasu gudunmawa domin ci gaban ƙasa. Mata suna iyawa sun fito sun yi yawon takara an yi da su, to idan suna iya fitowa su yi yawon neman zaɓe da kamfen, ban ga dalilin da zai sa a ce mata ba za su iya ba. Ta yi bayani akan majalisar dokoki ta ƙasa, idan kuka duba za ku ga cewa akwai ƙarancin representation na mata. To ba ma can ba, idan kuka duba na jihohi ban ga mace a cikin majalisa ba. In the history of Sokoto State ba mu taɓa samun mace 'yan majalisa ta jiha ba, amma a cikin ikon Allah da wannan project, Explode Project 774, ina da yaƙinin cewa idan Allah ya kai mu wani lokaci za mu ga wannan representation din. Sannan ina son in yi kira ga mata masu yawo da masu tashi da masu sauka suna zama. Wannan coverage din akwai ana yin shi ne live daga nan har ƙasar Turai, NTA suna ɗauka. To bai kamata a ce ana ganin ku kuna cece ku ce kuna labari ba, ko kuma kuna tashi kuna kewayawa. Don Allah a zauna a natsu. Alu TV International ma tana nan ta kai ko ina a ƙasashen duniya ana ganinta. Yanzu next on the agenda is wato paper ɗinmu ta biyu wadda aka yi matakin role of women in politics and governance, wadda Dr. Fauziya Sanusi da ke Faculty of Social and Management Sciences, Federal University of Birnin Kebbi za ta gabatar. Dr. Fauziya, idan kin shirya ki zo podium.
Assalamu alaikum. The national woman leader, the wife of the Sokoto State Governor, the First Lady, and other dignitaries here present, the press and other people present. Assalamu alaikum to you all. I am Dr. Fauziya Sanusi, here standing before you to present a paper on the role of women in policies and governance. Women in politics have played a crucial role in advancing gender equality. As we all know, women in the world today, they make up half of the world's population, and they also play a critical role in the advancement of the society. Women are the most wonderful creatures from the Almighty. A woman can play a role of a wife, a mother, a teacher, a nurse, a coach, a judge, a leader, an entrepreneur, a guardian, and also a manager. Cheers to we women. Today is our day. The national average of women's political participation in Nigeria has remained 6.7 in the elective and appointive positions. In the African region, we have an average of 23.4%, and in the West African sub-region, an average of 15%. The main aim of this paper is to analyze the current status of women in politics and to showcase the historical milestone they're facing, their roles, the barriers or challenges they face, and also a way forward of overcoming those challenges. Women in politics refer to the participation and representation of women in political system, in decision-making process, and in government roles. Women need to be given a chance to participate in politics because they play a major role. Women play a role of policy influence, whereby they are given the priority to problems like gender equality, healthcare, and education. Women play the role of leadership and innovation. A woman, if elected as a leader, can encourage creativity and problem solving in government. Women have the right to be represented and equality. The presence of women in governing bodies and politics guarantees that their concerns are being considered. There is also a role of global influence, whereby women can influence global policies and international relations. Women also play the roles of role model and mentors. Women in politics serve as mentors or role models, thereby inspiring future generations of women so as to ensure they pursue their careers in the public service or membership. We have some notable women in Nigeria who have made significant contributions in politics. Women like Hajia Aisha Buhari, the wife of the former president of Nigeria. Women like Zainab Ahmed, the former Minister of Finance. Aisha Al-Hassan, also known as Mama Taraba. Ngozi Ikeje-Uwela, the former Minister of Finance also. They played a major significant role and they gave major contributions in the Nigerian politics. Now we are going to look at the challenges women face in politics. The major challenge women face in politics is discrimination and biasness. Women face gender-based discrimination, whereby their credibility and effectiveness are undermined. These include the exit attitudes and stereotypes about women's capabilities as leaders. Secondly, we have the cultural and social norms. Due to culture and the society, the traditional gender roles and cultural expectations discourage women from pursuing political careers. In many societies, politics is still viewed as a male-dominated field, which discourages the women to participate in politics. Next, we have political violence. Mostly in Nigeria, when elections are being taken, there is one or more form of violence or another, which make the female aspirants to be scared of those various political parties and they withstand their political violence, hence leading women's participation in politics to be drastically reduced. There is also the issue of low level of education. There is low level of education, most especially in the northwestern region. According to the National Bureau of Statistics and National Adult Literacy Survey, Nigerians' adult literacy rate in English is only 50.6% compared to 63.7% in all other languages, whereby mostly females or women are left behind in the educational sector. There is also the issue of media representation. Women in politics are often subjected to different standards and scrutiny in the media compared to the men. These include focus on their appearance, their personal lives, gender, rather than their policies and competencies. So, the way forward of overcoming these challenges are, there should be legal and policy reforms, whereby there should be anti-discrimination laws, which can strengthen and enforce the laws against gender discrimination and harassment in politics. Because of the time, in recommendation, promoting women's participation in politics is crucial for achieving gender equality and ensuring diverse perspectives in decision-making process. Meanwhile, some gray areas like the legal and institutional reforms, political party reforms, cultural and educative initiatives should be developed. There should be also use of maybe NGOs at the grassroots level so as to promote women's association. A large coalition of women supporters and advocates can be built so as to organize, support the advocacy of women aspirants. Also, a supportive environment free from all forms of violence and harassment should be established so as to enable women to participate effectively in the decision-making processes and for them to have an equal opportunity to participate and lead in politics. Here, I rest my case up to the 774 Explode project. I pray it lives and lasts longer and longer. We thank you, Ma, for coming down here to execute this project in Sokoto State. Thank you, the First Lady. Thank you, the Deputy Governor. And thank you to all the members of the chair. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, Fauzia. In the paper she presented on the role of women in politics and governance, she highlighted some of the major things that needs to be done. That is by involving the NGOs and other agencies that will regulate the tax ahead of marginalizing women. A gurguje abunda Dr. Fauzia ta yi bayani a Hausa shine jaddada cewa an ba mata dama su ma su fito su ba da tasu gudunmuwar, inda take ba da shawara a cewa a sa kungiyoyi waɗanda ba na gwamnati ba waɗanda za su yi faɗakarwa ga waɗannan mata su kuma yi musu jagora kan hanyoyin da za su bi ba tare da tsangwama ba. Kun san maza abokan hulɗar rayuwarmu, da zaran mace ta yi yunƙuro tana son ta shigo cikin abin nan a siyasa, akwai sunaye waɗanda za a yi mata waɗanda zai sa za a yi suppressing ɗinta. Yanzu kuma za mu kira 'yan wasan al'adun gargajiya na jihar Sokoto, wato Sokoto Cultural Troupe. Sokoto Cultural Troupe. An ba ku minti 3.
Okay, that was, now the entertainment is being called after the paper of Dr. Fauzia Sunusi, Faculty of Social and Management Sciences, Federal University of Birnin Kebbi. She made a nice presentation on the roles of women and the power of women and what women can achieve in politics and in Nigeria. So we're waiting, and now they are about to start the entertainment for the program.
Shi kenan sai ita za ta yi jawabi. Sai
sai first lady shi ke
minti nawa suka yi
bara a ba su biyar bara a ba su biyar da ita national woman leader national woman leader
kila suna da preferred speech
shi ne nace a ba su
waɗanda da su minti nawa suka yi
Cultural group. Thank you, the Sokoto Cultural Group. Sokoto Cultural Group. Thank you, Sokoto Cultural Group. Next is Kalanzir. What? Akushi. Next is Akushi. The next entertainer is Akushi. Thank you, Sokoto Cultural Group. Akushi. Next is Akushi. Akushi Cultural Troupe. Can you please come forward? 2 minutes. You are given 2 minutes, Akushi. Sokoto musician,
Yes.
Abdul Mewala Haula. The floor is for you.
Abdul Mewala Haula.
Cultural entertainments are still going on at this all-important and historic event, beginning with the Sokoto State Cultural Troops and Akushi Cultural Troops. Now at the turn for Abdul Mewala Haula Cultural Troupe to continue to entertain the guests at this event. That was cultural entertainment to entertain the guests at this 774 Explode project inauguration in Sokoto State, where 23 coordinators were selected among the young females to coordinate the project in Sokoto State. The entertainers begin with Sokoto Cultural Troupe, Akushi Cultural Troupe, and Abdul Maywala Haula Cultural Troupe that entertained extensively the guests at this all-important historic event.
Come to the podium.
DJ 77.
Thank you very much. APC. I know here now. APC. Hey, Blair said they sleep for that side. APC. No woman. You train a woman. You neglect a woman. You lose election. Woman talk to a woman. Woman understand. Yes. It's nice to be in Sokoto State. Thank you very much, Sokoto. Thank you very much, Sokoto women. Thank you very much, Sokoto women. It's nice to be here. Your Excellency, the Governor of Sokoto State, His Excellency Ahmed Aliu Sokoto, who is able represented by the Deputy Governor of this state. Your Excellency, Mr. Deputy Governor, I salute you. Her Excellency, the First Lady of Sokoto State, Her Excellency Hajia Fatima Ahmed Aliu, who is also seated by her, is her Deputy, the Second Lady of Sokoto State. Her Excellency, the former First Lady of Kano State, the wife of my chairman, the APC National Chairman, Professor Hafsat Ganduje, I salute you, ma. The Honorable Speaker of the House, I salute you. All my senators here seated, represented, I salute you all. The State APC Chairman, sir, I salute you. All the honorables in the House, I salute you all. All the right honorables, I salute you. Members of the press, I salute you. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. My fellow Nigerians, we stand at a crossroad, a pivotal moment in our nation's history, where the path we choose will define the future we create. Before I dabble into the business of the day, let me quickly sound my sincere gratitude and appreciation to His Excellency Ahmed Aliu Sokoto for his support and full funding of Project 774 Explode. Please, a round of applause for the performing governor. This initiative, which aims to amplify the voices of women in the political space, is a testament to the commitment to fostering gender inclusiveness and empowering the next generation of female leaders. The Project 774 Explode has been a remarkable success, providing a platform for women to engage in political process.
develop their leadership skills, and make their voices heard. Your decision, Your Excellency, sir, to fully fund this initiative in Sokoto is evident in your determination to ensuring that the aspiration and perspective of young women are given the attention and recognition they deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, within 1 year of being the governor, His Excellency Ahmed Aliu Sokoto is on record that the narrative has begun to change in the seat of Caliphate, to mention but a few. The performing governor of Sokoto State has empowered 40 women farmers with solar pumping machine for dry season farming, grains, and 500,000 naira cash to enhance agricultural productivity and financial independence. And you are not clapping. You should clap for the governor. Significant efforts were also noted during the Ramadan to support vulnerable women and children. Additionally, ladies and gentlemen, the training of 200 adolescent girls in skill acquisition, equipping them with practical skills for personal growth. This government, ladies and gentlemen, has successfully re-enrolled 1,500 out-of-school children through the participation, the partnership with UNICEF, ensuring they receive necessary education materials. Addressing gender-based violence, specialized training was provided to 23 women coordinators from local government areas to empowering them in effectively tackling community issues. Governor Ahmed Aliu Sokoto's legacy extends far beyond this landmass project. He has been a steadfast advocate for enhancing the gender space in Sokoto State by appointing a woman as a commissioner for health in his cabinet. Also worthy of appreciation is our dynamic president, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for giving 19% of his cabinet as women. Under his leadership, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen a remarkable increase in the representation of women in key government positions. This has not only strengthened our democratic institution, but has also served as a powerful inspiration for young girls and women aspiring to break through glass ceiling and assume their rightful place in the public and political sphere. Let me specially commend Her Excellency, the First Lady of this country, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, for the humanitarian disposition of the Renewed Hope Initiative. Through this program, vulnerable group of all over the nation has been given financial empowerment. A lot of young female farmers has benefited. This is a testament to her determination to touch the grassroots level, with remarkable contribution to boost economic power of Nigerian women through her pet program, which is called the Renewed Hope Initiative. Let me, ladies and gentlemen, take a moment to express my sincere gratitude to my capacity chairman, the national chairman of our great party, the APC, His Excellency, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, for graciously standing in support of women. We salute your courage, sir. You see that today by his wife being present here in Sokoto. Sokoto women, a round of applause for my capacity chairman, the APC chairman of our party. For too long, ladies and gentlemen, the political landscape of our beloved country have been dominated by the voices of men, relegating the perspective and contribution of women to the periphery. But the time has come to rectify this imbalance and unlock the immense potential that lies in the full and equal participation of women in our democratic process. Women possess the same intellectual capacity. We possess the same leadership skill. We possess unwavering commitment to public service as our male counterparts. Yet we have been systematically denied the opportunity to shape the policies and decisions that impact our lives and the lives of our communities. Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you as a call to action, enhancing gender space in politics. A clarion call to dismantle the barriers that have long prevented women from ascending to a position of political power and influence. We must embrace a bold and comprehensive strategy to enhance the gender space and amplify the voice of women in politics. Like one of our speakers said, when she spoke about enhancing gender space in politics, she spoke about the 68th session of Commission of Status of Women that was held in the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, I was present in that Commission of Status conference. Only 5% of women are in the position of power in Nigeria. This is a source by Care International 2023. In that conference, ladies and gentlemen, my spirit hoist, as I am one of that 5%, my spirit was energized to do things differently, to change the poor representation of women in government. At the core of this strategy lies the need for affirmative action, measures that will create tangible pathway for women to enter the political arena and compete on equal footing. This may include the provision of comprehensive training, mentorship programs to equip aspiring female leaders with the necessary skill and resources. Simultaneously, ladies and gentlemen, we must confront the deep-rooted societal bias and systematic discrimination that have historically hindered women political participation. Through concert public awareness campaign, the enforcement of anti-discrimination law, and the active promotion of gender-inclusive politics, we can challenge the entrenched patriarchal norm and create a more inclusive and welcoming political environment for women. But our effort cannot stop there. We must also ensure that the voices of women are not only heard, but actively, I repeat, actively incorporated in the policy-making process. My fellow Nigerians, the time of change is now. By empowering women and amplifying their voices in political arena, we will not only advance the cause of gender equality, but also unlock the boundless potentials of our nation. Let us come together, transit the limitation of the past, and forge a new era of inclusive, representative, and transformative leadership for Nigeria. Together, we will build a Nigeria where women stand as equal partners in shaping our collective destiny. A Nigeria that truly reflects the aspiration and diversity of its people. This is our charge, ladies and gentlemen. This is our responsibility, ladies and gentlemen. And this is our opportunity to create a better and more equitable future for us all. Before I take my seat, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this moment to applaud our state women leaders that have traveled far and wide and are here with us in Sokoto. Let me also applaud our zonal women leaders that have also traveled far and wide and is here, and they are here with me in Sokoto. This speaks only one voice, that together we want to change the narrative. Together we will achieve. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and may God bless you all. May God bless Sokoto State, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
DJ.
That was keynote address by Honorable Dr. Mary Idele Alile, APC National Women Leader. The last speech is to be presented by Her Excellency, the host, Hajia Fatima Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto, wife of the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, to flag off the 23 Sokoto State 774 Explode project with the theme Enhancing Gender Space in Politics.
That was the speech on the 774 Explode project by the APC National Woman Leader, Dr. Mary Adile. A round of applause. She said, gone are those days when women's voices are unheard. She has set the pace and we have seen the action. There is a testimony I want to make. After the political process, when it is time for the reward to be given, you will be seeing that men will be allocated 3 cars, and then a woman leader will be given refrigerator or a furniture or a set of furniture. Am I right? Idan aka ƙara bukukuwan siyasa, maza ana ba su motoci da gidaje da abubuwa da kujerun maka, mata sai a ba su tela ɗinki. Ko ba haka ba ne? Za a canza. This is a speech by the State First Lady and our host, Hajia Fatima Ahmad Aliyu.
Lady Fatima Original.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبي الكريم. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, Alhaji Idris Muhammad Gobir, the former First Lady of Kano State and the wife of National Chairman of APC, Professor Hafsat Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, Her Excellency, the wife of the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, Hajia Aisha Idris Mohammed Gobir, APC National Women Leader, Honorable Dr. Mary Adile, members of the State Executive Council here present, the Sokoto APC Chairman, ably represented by his Deputy Alhaji Hassan Bello Dangote, Zonal APC Women Leader, North East, and former Zonal APC Women Leader Northwest, State APC Women Leaders here present, wives of commissioners and special advisors, women groups, invited guests, esteemed women of Sokoto State, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It is with great pleasure and joy that we gather here for this remarkable occasion to launch the Project 774 Explode Initiative in Sokoto by the All Progressive Congress National Women Leader. We gather not only to celebrate the launch of this transformative campaign, but also to reaffirm our commitment to enhancing the gender space in politics and ensuring women's full inclusion in the political processes of our beloved country. The initiative focused on mobilizing and empowering women across the 774 local government areas of Nigeria which is both timely and visionary. It recognizes the potential that lies within our women and seeks to harness this potential to build a more inclusive and dynamic political landscape by engaging women actively in political activities and decision-making processes. In Sokoto State, we have always valued the contributions made by women. Their strength, resilience, and unwavering dedication have been the bedrock of our communities. Yet, we know that there is still much work to be done. Women face numerous challenges ranging from social barriers, limited access to opportunities, which hinder their full participation in politics. Today, we are taking a bold step to address these challenges head-on. Distinguished audience, being the First Lady of Sokoto State, I'm committed to supporting this initiative wholeheartedly. I believe that a nation can only develop fully when women and girls are allowed to reach their full potential. I believe that by working together, we can overcome the barriers that have long held us back and create a political landscape which is reflective to our society. At this juncture, I would like to call on the women in Sokoto State to seize this opportunity with both hands. Let us break the chains of tradition that confine us, challenge the stereotypes that limit us, and rise to the occasion as leaders and change makers. Your voice counts and your contributions are invaluable, and your leadership is essential for the progress of this state and the nation at large. To this end, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to the APC National Women Leader, Dr. Mrs. Mary Alile, for her visionary leadership and dedication to this cause. I also thank all the distinguished guests, APC female constituencies, and all participants for their presence and support. Together, let us embark on this journey of empowerment, knowing that the future is bright and it is women like us who will light the way. Thank you and God bless. As we are here, I hereby declare that the 23, as it was said by one of the speakers, that economic empowerment, is one of the factors that is causing problem to the women in politics. I want to assure you that we will be supporting this, our women, 100%, inshallah. And to set the ball running today, we are supporting the 23 representatives of the Project 774 Explode of Sokoto State with the sum of 500 naira each as a start. Similarly, we are supporting 1,000 Sokoto State women small traders with the sum of 20,000 naira each. Thank you and wassalamu alaikum.
That was the speech and the inauguration of the 774 Explode project by Her Excellency. Next is the presentation of souvenirs.
A takaice an yi bayani da Hausa a takaice bayanin da na yi na cewa wannan shiri da ita women leader ta ƙasa ta kawo muna a nan jihar Sokoto, mu gwamnatin jihar Sokoto mun karɓe shi da hannu biyu, kuma kasancewa rashin shigowar mata cikin siyasa yana kawo wani tarnaki, shine yasa wannan ƙoƙarin nata na ganin cewa duk cikin local government 774 da akwai na Najeriya a ɗauko kowace mace guda a zo a haɗa su a riƙa ba su training su goge akan harkokin siyasa domin su ji daɗin hitowa takara. to wannan shine aka zo aka yi launching din Northwest a nan Sokoto. Muna godiya da wannan karamawa da aka yi ma jihar Sokoto. Kuma kasancewa economy ko kuma rashin abin hannu yana ɗaya daga cikin matsalolin da ke kawo ma mata tarnaki a wurin siyasa. Shi yasa muka ce to za mu fara da ba wa'annan mata 23 masu wakiltar jihar Sokoto a cikin wannan program kuɗi naira 500,000 kowace ɗayarsu, kuma farawa ce. Za mu ci gaba da ƙarfafa su da kuma ƙarfafa musu har mu ga cewa da yadda Allah sun tsayu da ƙawawunsu domin su iya taka kowace irin rawa a cikin fannin siyasa wadda kuɗi za su hana su su aikata. Haka kuma ta wani ɓangare matanmu da suka taru nan ƙananan masu sana'o'i daga local government za mu tallafa ma mace 1000 da kuɗi naira 20,000 a matsayin ƙaramin tallafi, ƙari da sauran waɗanda aka yi da kuma waɗanda ke tafe. Na gode, wassalamu alaikum.
That was the speech of the host, the wife of Sokoto State Executive Governor, Hajia Fatima Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto, and officially flagged off the 23 Sokoto State 774 Explode project with the theme Enhancing Gender Space in Politics. She supported, in fact, her office supported the 23 selected young female coordinators of the 774 project with 500,000 naira each to start the activity they are being enrolled into. And now is the presentation of souvenirs on stage.
The presentation of the souvenir by the on behalf of the Sokoto State Government
to our August visitor that comes to inaugurate the 774 Explode project. That was the souvenir courtesy of the Sokoto State Government.
Your Excellency, ma'am, I'm presenting this souvenir on behalf of the government and good people of Sokoto State in appreciation of your presence in Sokoto. We really thank you and appreciate your coming. We hope you keep this close to you. Anytime you look at it, it will remind you that you are in Sokoto. It is made by our young ones who are in leather industry with promotion of art and craft in Sokoto State.
Thank you. Next is for the National Women Leader, our August visitor that is here in Sokoto for the inauguration of 774 Explode project.
Doctor, take this souvenir from the government and people of Sokoto State with love and appreciation of your presence in Sokoto. We really thank you for coming. Keep it close to you so that it will always remind you that you came to Sokoto. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah.
That was the highlight of this occasion. The inauguration and the presentation of souvenir has been made. And now to the grand finale of this event is the speech by the representative of His Excellency, Dr. Ahmad Aliyu, the Governor of Sokoto State, by his able Deputy Governor, Alhaji Idris Muhammad Gobir.
The host governor, represented by his deputy, Engineer Idris Muhammad Gobir, is being invited for his address.
wadatuwa.
Dan alirka gaskiyar ka ba wani mai ima.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Excellency, the First Lady of Sokoto State, Hajia Fatima Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto, Your Excellency, the immediate First Lady of Kano State, wife of the National Chairman, APC, Hajia Professor Hafsat Abdullahi Omar Ganduje, Your Excellency, the Second Lady of Sokoto State, Hajia Aishatu Idris Mohammed Gobir, the National Woman Leader, Honorable Dr. Mary Adele Ali Ale, members of the Sokoto State Executive Council and special advisors here present, the State Deputy Party Chairman APC, Alhaji Hassan Bello Dangote, the Chief Executives of Board and Parastatal here present, women groups, members of the press, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I'm here on behalf of my principal, my leader, the hardworking governor, the performing governor, the humble governor, and trusted, my senior brother, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto. I'm indeed very delighted to give a remarks in this historic event taking place in Sokoto. This program comes at the right time. Invited guests, this transformative campaign will no doubt enhance the woman participation through gender space in all aspects of women's lives, in particular in the political process. Values and change from the gone tradition to modernity. Ladies and gentlemen, the role played by our women during electioneering campaign, which show us true cannot be overemphasized. It is in recognition of this that the present administration has come up with the numerous programs that have direct bearing to the life of women in the state. Let me at this point reiterate the state government's commitment in ensuring and supporting women participations in the act of governance in order to ensure a gender balance and the woman inclusion. I want to also call on all the people of Sokoto State to support this project of women exploit initiatives. Finally, I owe it a duty to myself to give a special thanks to APC National Woman Leader, Dr. Mrs. Mary Alili, for her exclusive leadership and dedication to the service of humanity. I also want to use this opportunity to thank our First Lady, Her Excellency Hajia Fatima Ahmed Aliyu, who also betrays her professional competence, especially in the process of appointment of women to occupy key positions in the present administration. Before I end these remarks, I want to also thank all the participants in these programs and wish everybody safe return back to our respective destination. And thank you. Wassalamu alaikum. Menu.
By His Excellency Alhaji Idris Gobir, the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, who represents His Excellency Dr. Ahmed Aliyu, the Governor of Sokoto State, for the 774 Explode project inauguration of the representatives of the 23 local government. These women are being selected based on credibility. They have been selected to represent each of their local government.
On behalf of His Excellency Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, I would like formally inaugurate this project of 774 Explore in Sokoto State. Those that are the representative of our 33 local government, each of them is representing each local government of the state. I declare the program open. I would like to thank the National Woman Leader once again for bringing this inauguration of North to West in Sokoto State. Thanks for the recognition and thanks for your concern. Peace salam.
That was the official flag off of the 774 Explode project, 23 Sokoto State. In Sokoto State, the seat of the Caliphate, by the host governor, His Excellency Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto FCNA, ably and adequately being represented by his deputy, Idris Muhammad Gobir Dan Chadi.
Explode project, which brought the national woman leader of APC to Sokoto. And with this, we have come to the end of this program.
I come back again on behalf of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, to donate the sportive initiative by the government, which is 500,000 naira each, and here is the package. Here is the sport on behalf of His Excellency and good people of Sokoto State for the start-up of your program. Thank you. God bless. Yes. Good. Yes.
This is what I call quick action.
This is 500,000 again for the second participant. This is another 500,000 spot for the third participant. Yeah. Here is a donation by the First Lady Yonasa so as to enable you to continue with the business. God bless. Thank you. This is the spot of 500,000 naira for the startup of the program, and God bless. Yes. This is the amount, 500,000, donated by the state government for the startup by the wife of His Excellency. This is another 500,000 for another participant of this program to enable her carry out the businesses of her choice. This is 500,000 from the government so as to enable you continue with the business.
This is another 500,000 for the purpose of 774 project, explode project, to enable you continue a project. This is donation of 500,000 for 774 explode project of 23 local government area of Sokoto State. Thank you. This is donation of 500,000 by the government to support your business. This is 500,000 from the first lady to assist your business. This is another 500,000 to enable you carry out the business. This is 500,000 to enable you carry out the 774 Explore project. God bless. This is donation of 500,000 for the 774 Explore project to enable you carry out the business. This is 500,000 by Her Excellency to enable you carry out 774 project. This is 500,000 to assist your business by Her Excellency First Lady Hajiya Fatima. This is 500,000 by First Lady to enable you carry out the business by First Lady. Thank you. This is 500,000 to assist in carrying out the business for the purpose of 774 business and Explore project. This is 500,000 by the government to enable you to carry out the business. God bless. This is 500,000 of the government of Sokoto to enable you to carry out the business. So, you put it in. This is 500,000 on behalf of His Excellency Dr. Ahmed Ali Sokoto. They are the business. This is the last. This is 500,000 by His Excellency to enable you to carry out the business, and God bless.
The presentation of 500,000 naira each to the 23 coordinators selected among young women to coordinate the 774 Explode project in Sokoto State brings us to the end of this event today. On behalf of myself, Dalhatu Abdullahi Safel Magori, and my co